Okay, this is an overview of self in IFS. What is self? Accessing the true self. So the 8 C's: calm, confidence, connectedness, clarity, creativity, courage, curiosity, and compassion. If you've been in self, you will understand that this is what it feels like. This is the zone. This is state. This is what a Buddhist may call that nirvana-like state, the Christ consciousness. It's that feeling of that nothing needs to be done. Everything's done already. It's a very nice feeling to be in, and it's kind of what the goal of this course is: to get rid of all of those negative voices, calm them down, and you just get to this point where this is me. This is how it must feel to just have a completeness in your life. It's just an extremely beautiful feeling. So it's the definition of self. Let me just make this bigger. So it's the definition of self. Represents your core essence and true self, distinct from the various emotional and psychological parts that can dominate your experience. Acts as the central leader within you, embodying your authentic values and beliefs. The characteristics of self: calm, compassionate, wise, centered. Remain stable and composed, providing a sense of tranquility in turmoil. Compassionate, approaches yourself and others with kindness and understanding, recognizing the struggles everyone faces. You see their parts. You see that they have parts. You see that there is a part of them that's protecting them when they are avoidant around you. You can see it in people all the time. It's very amazing. Wise, offers insight and clarity, helping discern what is generally needed in any situation. Centered, maintains a grounded presence, allowing you to respond to challenges rather than impact impulsively. I noticed that I was just so much more less reactive to situations, especially driving my bike, especially just the actual general stress of life, that you're just not in this fight or flight response all the time. Like you're on edge. I think most people are on some level on edge all the time. Like something's going to happen. They feel like this sense of urgency to do something all the time. When you're centered and present, that's the key. That's a beautiful place to be. You want to be there as much as possible. Accessibility to self, always present even during overwhelming emotional experiences when protective parts like inner critics or fear may take over. Functions as a steady, unwavering force ready to guide you with love and clarity, even if you feel lost or disconnected. Can be accessed at any time through mindfulness, self-reflection, or intentional practices, allowing you to return to a place of inner peace. Recognizing and embracing the self is life-changing, leading to improved mental health and emotional well-being. Relationships with parts. Building a connection with your parts enhances access to the self, as the self provides a safe space for parts to express their fears and desires. The self bleeds into these parts. It says to these parts, look, I've got this. The self helps navigate difficult situations, difficult emotions, promoting healing and fostering a sense of harmony among your internal system. Engaging with your parts through curiosity, compassion, allows them to feel heard, leading to a greater cooperation and understanding. And then recognizing the self in others. You almost awaken self in others in some ways. It's when you're in self, people have that initial 1 second, split second moment of, is it okay? Is it safe? Do I just carry on that autopilot? Or they look you in the eye and they say, oh no, there's something different here. It's safe. The self is also present in others, even if they exhibit defensive behaviors or emotional reactions. Everyone has a core self that remains intact. This recognition promotes deeper, more compassionate relationships by allowing you to see the humanity behind their actions. Helps you understand that underneath others, defenses lie the same potential for calmness, curiosity, and connection that exists within you. And then benefits of embracing the self. Like I said, this is the goal of this course. You want to be getting rid of all that self-doubt. You want to be getting rid of that. You want to be getting rid of that second guessing and that fight or flight, that constant fear, that constant on edge feeling. Provides a sense of security and purpose during life's challenges, knowing that you have a reliable internal anchor. I love that idea, the internal anchor. Acts as an internal anchor for love, courage, and clarity, helping you navigate difficult situations with grace and resilience. Facilitates growth, personal growth, and emotional healing by allowing you to confront and integrate your parts instead of suppressing them. transforms interactions and connections with others, fostering empathy and reducing conflict as you recognize shared human experiences. Conclusion: recognizing and embracing the self is life challenging, leading to improved mental health and emotional well-being. The self is the goal. The self is the goal, and it's there. It's underneath all of this. And when you experience it, it's very addictive. So this is the goal, and to have compassion for the parts is the key. So next slide is going to be about how to relax the parts, the most powerful questions to ask these parts of you that are criticizing you or making you work harder than you need to, putting you on edge, putting you in fear. And you will be much more likely to access this self-led state. That's it.